all bigger plays on the health stocks. We're going to go over like Eli Lilly, huge, massive run of Eli Lilly. So what can we look out for to be the next potential buys, or maybe we want to look for out for puts? We can also be going over UNH, the big gains that I think UNH will be doing over the long term, and also shorter term, bigger call option plays I'm looking out for, and clear analysts and price predictions. We're also going to go over HIMS. HIMS tested the resistance area, what type of stuff we're looking out for HIMS. We're also going to add CVS in here. We're going to add DVA in here. We're also going to add ABBV that we don't talk about a lot. We're going to add that one in here, and we're going to add Merck. So those would be some of the health side stocks that we're going to talk about. Any of the stocks, let me know in the comment section down below. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. Hope you guys enjoy the analyst. So let's go ahead and start off with Eli Lilly. Big banger of Eli Lilly. I think they're like the top, some of the top, maybe 11 or 12 top holding in SP 500. Very, very strengthful stock. Literally just rips up. They had this decent pull down here in the sevens. They're all the way back up to around the 1,000 mark. So they already had their big run, right? This was the big run. So you need this run to slow down. We don't want to rush this run to try to chase it. Now we have been down about 3 days in a row on Eli Lilly. Now, we do have a bigger resistance level right around $1,000.90. I think once that breaks, I think we'll see some more push on Eli Lilly. So I'm looking for calls like above this area and onward, but we have to break that resistance first. Now, our bigger support on Eli Lilly will probably be around 927.60. So bigger support, bigger resistance. Now you see how prices in between those two areas. That means a play needs to set up. We've been down every day. We have no green days. We need a play to set up. So the bigger play on Eli Lilly is either going to be once we break resistance, I'll play it to the all-time high. Maybe if the market crashes and it comes back down to the sevens, that would be like a bigger buy of shares. Or if we break this support, then I'll be looking for actually puts on Eli Lilly. But we have to have something definitive happen before I can try to do a play. Because what if we do puts here because it's been down every day, we chase puts, and then it just rockets up and we lose over 50% because it has a big push on the higher side. We just want to be careful of that, okay? I think there's going to be a lot of ways to play Eli Lilly once we get one of these significant areas break, but this is something I'm kind of looking out for and how I'm looking to play it. Now, UNH will be a little different because, one, UNH is already down a lot from its all-time highs. I think UNH will recover. I think it will get back up to the 700s. Right now it's down about 47%. It went all the way down to 62%. I think it can reach 700 in the next coming years. So longer term is one of the plays I'm looking out for. That'll be over 111% gain. Say it did 2-3 years to do that. You're still compounding about 40 to 50% each year just by holding like UNH shares. So that's one way I'm looking to play it is a long term. I'll probably buy some more UNH shares sometime this week coming up. So that'll be a bigger buy I'm doing. All this will be in the Discord. Make sure you guys join the Discord first in the description. I literally trade every morning, but more importantly, just trying to chase trades or try to see what I do. I do give you guys an entry and exit, but try to build this on your own. I'm trying to show you that it works. I'm trying to show you how I do it. I teach you how I do it so you can find those plays on your own. Independency, okay? So we have a support down here on UNH. We have two resistance levels on UNH. Notice how UNH had the nice big push, right? And it stopped right at that secondary area of resistance. So what I'm gonna do is we're only gonna be watching that 341.20 area of resistance on UNH. Once we break that, that's a potential reversal plan I'm looking out for some shorter term calls. Second plan I'm looking out for is a longer term hold, meaning the shares. And the third plan I'm looking out for will actually be puts. If we come down and like break this support area around 311.70, I might actually play some swing puts for UNH to go down. That's a big area of support that we don't want to break, right? And then, so we break resistance short-term calls, short-term puts, and then longer-term shares for that $700 mark over the long-term scale of things. So that's how I'm looking to play UNH right now. Some shorter term, some longer term. I'm also looking for a bigger outdated call so I can hold it whenever UNH is ready to turn back bullish. I can hold it as it slowly, gradually goes up. And I think that call can do over 100% as well, okay? But now let's go to HIMS. So HIMS touched resistance around $40.85. We have support around $36.90. These would be the two levels I'm looking out for HIMS still. So the only play I kind of see on HIMS is either a reversal, but we have to break that resistance level around 40.85. I'll be looking for it to hopefully go up to the high 40s. Maybe if it really gets strength all the way up to like the 56s or so, but that's a really far ask because we haven't even seen the strength yet. We've seen a little bit of strength, but we have to break this resistance area first, right? Now, HIMS does have two supports. It has this support here, but it also has this secondary support that is right around 35.40. If we break that 35.40, I think HIMS is going to be one of making newer lows, right? So maybe that can be like put options. I don't really play options on HIMS that much, but you can. But if it breaks that bigger support, I'll be looking for put options for HIMS to go down. I don't think it's going to be ready to actually like continue going up. So what I'll be looking out for on HIMS is a bigger resistance level break and a bigger reversal on the HIMS as we're starting to come back down to prices that we were at back in April before that bigger run. You see how HIMS has a bigger reversal. That's how I would play HIMS, more of a reversal play than like a long-term play. So I'm looking at more of a reversal on HIMS that I think could do decent. Next will be CVS. Now CVS, we already bought it. It was at a good price. It was at a very good price for CVS of long-term shares that we're going to be looking out for. And I'm actually still looking out for CVS right now. So CVS is still lower comparable to its all-time highs, which is right around like 114, 115. It's around the $75 range. I think people forget they make very good profits as well. So one, we already have shares, right? I'm holding those long-term. We took a little profits off. Two could also be like an option play I'm looking out for on the CVS front, but it has to break critical resistance area. So the first critical resistance area on CVS, remember, we already have shares. We're already up on those shares. So 82.70 is a resistance level we want to be looking out for, but our bigger support is right around 72.25. Okay. Now look at the revenues reported. They did about 102 revenue. How much was UNH, by the way, of their revenue? Was like 113. They're not that far. I think people kind of forget about CVS. Now I don't play Walgreens, but I do play CVS. So we already have the shares, looking for those long-term shares, looking to actually get some more. If CVS can get down back in the 60s, I'm looking to actually buy some more long-term shares of CVS for like a longer-term hold to get over the hundreds. Also, I'm looking for like a bigger call option area on CVS to get in the hundreds, but I won't get those until we're like in the 80s. But for now, this is your bigger resistance and your bigger support. If we break support, I'm looking for more downside. I probably won't play puts. I'll just kind of wait to buy more shares. If we break resistance, I might do a swing call on CVS. But this is one that I'm watching out for. Now, ABBV is pretty close to all-time highs. I would really like a bigger pull down on ABBV. If you look at its long-term movements, very good long-term stock, but we're not really on that pull down phase right now. This last big pull down was about 25%. You look at the pull down here, this was about 24%. So in that 20-ish% gain, drop, we would have to get down to right around like the 180s before I start looking to buy like ABBV long term, around the 190s, 180s. So that's one way I'm looking to play it. We're just being patient, waiting for a drop down, which it will come one of these days. So we just have to be patient for that. Second way is we have this resistance level here around 233.45, but we also have another resistance area around 238.90. If we can break both of these, then I think I might do calls on ABBV to reach up in the 250s or so, right? That would be like a target I'm looking out for on the higher side for like calls, but it would have to break both of these areas. We have a shorter term support around 224.57. We need to stay above this, but if like Monday, Tuesday, we come down and break it, then probably won't be looking out for those calls. So that's like two ways I'm looking to play ABBV. And then MRK, you look at its long-term movements, don't really like this area down here, slowly movement. So I would play this one more as a swing than like trying to hold till forever. I would play this more as a swing. So what I would look out for on Merck, just in case you are watching it, let me know any other sectors you guys want me to go over for analysts. But if I'm looking out for Merck, we have two resistance areas. We'd have to break both of those, right? We have to break both of those. And then I would look for around maybe like the 108s as a target. I did want to add a support on Merck that we want to stay above for this play to kind of come and work, where it would be more strengthful than if it broke that support. So support is around 95.50, resistance 103.25, 104. So we'd have to break both those areas. So Merck would be something I would look to swing. It did try to find a bigger support kind of in this range, and now we're kind of on the upper trajectory, and we just had our nice decent pull down right here after this like violent move. So Merck could be setting something up to continue on this path and reset higher pricing, but we'll just kind of see, have to have like a little patience for it. I'll probably also throw Pfizer in here. Pfizer's trying to get some strength off this bottom of in the 20s. We have this resistance that I'm watching right around like $27-ish, but I want to change it now to around 27.85. So Pfizer might be a play. I'm looking for more of a reversal, kind of like HIMS. Looking for more of a reversal, maybe back in the 30s or 40s that Pfizer might want to get up to, but it hasn't really turned strengthful bullish for a while. Okay, the last time it kind of turned bullish was back here in 2022, but it was a short-lived run. It only ran for about 2 months and then it came right back down. So we're kind of just waiting for a bigger swing on Pfizer. Nothing I would kind of hold long term, just kind of get a swing in it around 50% gains and then call it a day on Pfizer. But we'll kind of see. It's just in a nasty range. I would say your closer support is around 25.55. But yeah, that's pretty much it on the Pfizer. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't want it too long. Hope you guys enjoy your Saturday. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. Always remember, no recommendation to buy or sell anything, just for educational purposes only. So do not trade anything you see or hear in the video. Catch you guys on the next one.